We had a really good speaker today at Career Connectors, and her name is Lisa Barrington. And she talked to us about how to preserve your well-being in this time of chaos and confusion. And she talked about just the continuum of feelings and everything many of us are going through. And, you know, the feelings can change day to day, minute by minute, but from fear, isolation, joy, thankfulness, gratefulness, just kind of a continuum of all these different feelings, hope being one. And I laughed because yesterday I sat down after dinner, Mark and I were talking, and we were ready to go out for our nightly walk. We're trying to walk every night to get out of the house. And I said, I'm out. Tonight I'm just out. I don't know why. I'm confused as to why I'm even feeling weird. I had a great day. I'm just out. He just says, okay. But it's the confusion that is most of us are in some way, shape, or form are feeling confusion about our environment, what's happening, what's going on, what our internal feelings are. And she said, from a neuroscience point of view, that we're always on right now, on with news, on with social media, our phones are attached to us, and just always being on is draining of our, cortisol levels, of our adrenal glands. And it's so true. Just yesterday, I was feeling dizzy and uncomfortable, and like I had to stand next to my desk. And that's because we're always on right now. So trying to create some normalcy in your daily routine. If your daily routine has been shaken up, creating some normalcy. But she gave a couple really good tips. Being connected is really important. So not necessarily, on your phone all the time, but how can we be connected to friends through virtual platforms, playing games with each other online, doing virtual happy hours, but some way engaging your friends. Our kids, my husband and our kids did a bike ride over to a friend's house, and we just talked to them from the street in the driveway. And so it was like, oh, here's our virtual hug, but that was it. It was so refreshing just to be able to see them. The other thing she said is figuring out ways to be grateful, because that, even from a science perspective, being grateful gives us increased sleep and boosts our immune system just by being grateful. So what are the things we can continue to be grateful for every day? And then, of course, eating well and sleeping. And she kind of said, what's your go-to food that makes you feel better? And I'm like, I'm getting too much of that go-to food right now. My kids are baking nonstop, but what are the things? Eating pretty healthy and getting sleep every night. So those are some of the things she talked about. And then she had this quote, staying positive doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time. It means that even on the hard days, you know that there are better ones coming. And so many of us are feeling this confusion. If you are in a job search as well, that's another piece of unknown you're dealing with right now. So understand that you're not alone, that there are people wanting to help you connect, and take care of yourself in this time. Bye.